I clap, you say it. We'll say it together, okay?
Okay.
Figure review. Yay! She said it. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Figure Review. So this figure, again, very special, very different. Not a 1/4 sexy girl like in the last video. This figure is a very, very important figure to me and Kiki. And it's a kind of little story behind it. So this figure is from Kotobukiya. Again, just like the same company that did that Shaman King figure. But this figure is from an anime called Mononoke. This figure is kind of funny. So the story behind it is, me and my girlfriend Kiki, we never heard of it at all.
No, I have. I've heard of it, but I never go around watching it.
I never heard of it, I guess. So, and then it was funny because PewDiePie, Felix Schellberg, who is a YouTuber I watch frequently, he did a video a while ago talking about his favorite animes and all this stuff. And Mononoke was, I think, his 3rd or 4th favorite. And it was great. It was like a short story, horror, psychological kind of anime. But the animation and the color scheme was what really made it stand out and made it different. And I love horror and I love psychological in my anime. So
It's a horror?
It's horror stories.
It's more, I guess, paranormal. So I guess you're right.
Paranormal, yeah.
You're right.
Ghosts, demons, so sad stuff, to be honest. But basically, he did that video on it. I was like, let me just try it out. So I one day was at Rasputin in my hometown, and that's where I buy all my anime DVDs from. And so I went there, and one day I just happened to find the complete series of Mononoke for like $10. And I was like, oh hell yeah, I can just bench watch all, I think it was like 5-6 episodes. Was it? I think it was 6 episodes. It wasn't was it 10 episodes? 12?
Yeah.
Oh, 12 episodes, sorry. I'm thinking of, because each episode, if you haven't heard of Mononoke, it's like 2-3 episodes, but it's the same story. So I'm thinking of there's 3 stories.
One story could take up to 2 to 3 episodes is what you mean.
Yeah.
So it's probably like a few stories, but it's a span of 12 episodes.
Span of 12 episodes, so that's what I'm getting mixed up with. But basically, yeah, so we bought it, bench watched it with Kiki, and then we loved it. The animation was beautiful, the voice acting in Japanese was amazing, the stories were so good, and it became one of my few top favorite anime in that huge list I have of favorite anime. And the thing is, right when we finished it, no joke, like we went to on MyFC, my figure collection, or MFC, sorry, and we posted comments saying like, oh, I wish this got a re-release, because this figure actually came out, this is his 3rd time being re-released. The first time it came out was in 2016 of March 18th, and then the second time was May 17th of 2017, and now this is the 3rd time, and this came out April 11th, 2019. So it's been a few years since we've gotten a re-release of this figure. And so really, right when we posted the comment, legit the next day, it was like, it got a re-release. So we were like, what? God answer our prayers, or I don't know what happened. So me and her instantly ordered it. This is hers. I paid for her figure. This is hers. Mine is coming in a bit later because I have some other figures combined with that order. So I'm not getting it just yet. But I want to do an unboxing of hers because I'm not going to have you guys wait for a little while longer for these figures to get a release date, and then whenever the shopper ordered it from will invoice me. But yeah, so that's what I have here for you. We're going to unbox it again, and we're going to show you how beautiful the paint job is and the character. This character, at least in the anime, he never really has a name.
He's nameless.
He's nameless, but on MFC he has a name.
His name's right there on the box. That's actually what he...
Oh, so that actually is his name. I can't say that. Kusuriuri. I'm sorry. I butchered that. Kiana's been actually studying Japanese. She can probably say a lot better than me. But in the anime, he just goes by Medicine Man. He doesn't have a name, so
That's basically what he's referred to, like that translation.
that name. Oh.
Well, in the English
I'm just used to Medicine Man.
In the English translations, we would call it.
Oh, okay. Well, see, she knows more about this figure than I do so far. That's why she's probably here. But yeah, so we're gonna take him out the box, and I'll show you. Actually, before I do that, let me show you the box. So the illustration of him right here. He is a ARTFX Kotobukiya figure. He's amazing, outstanding. I love the background. Oh, I can't wait to get mine. I'm so excited. His illustration here. The other side of the box. Here's the top of the box. And then the bottom of the box. This, again, does not have an official sticker, but we do not buy fake figures. So this is 100% official merchandise.
There's a sticker right on it.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm blind. I have glasses and I'm blind. Right here. This is the official sticker right here. But normally, to keep an eye out, guys, there is actually a fake of this, a counterfeit. So if it does not have this official Kotobukiya...
If it just looks so bad, then you know it's not official.
Well, don't go on eBay and type in the figure, and if you see one for like $30, don't do that.
Yeah.
Clearly that's fake. Make sure you ask the seller or wherever you're buying it from if it has this sticker, because this means it's official.
Or ask for pictures.
Or ask for pictures. Always do that. When I first started collecting, I bought fake crap, and I did not know the difference because Mouse was my first.
That's the mistake
figure.
Most collectors do anyway.
Yeah. So there is a counterfeit of this. Beware. I'll probably post some pictures so you can see the difference between the counterfeit and the actual official. So yeah, well, I'll be right back taking him out the box. He's nice.
He's actually attached, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Put the
cool.
background.
Oh, his what do you call these shoes? Those are so cool. Of course, I'll give you guys a close-up of everything again. Oh, dang, this is cool. It's like a thick plastic. What it looks like, because the smoke is supposed to align with this pipe. Okay. But look at him, oh my god. And then his sacred sword. I think that's what it was. Sword. It's been a while since I've watched it. But this sword here, it's amazingly detailed. So the camera can't pick it up, every single detail on it. So I'm going to do my best to describe what it looks like. Kind of beast. I'm assuming it's some type of demon seal, because what I remember in the anime, that how he goes around helping people, because that's what he does. He goes around to different areas, and these are cursed areas. So he has to find the reason. No, he has to find the who, the why, and its name. Yeah. And so once he finds out all those three things, he can transform into, I guess, this being of him. It's like a stronger version of him. It's so cool. And the sword comes out, and he's able to slay the demon that's haunting the area. And each demon, the stories are mostly sad, and if you really think about it, it's like, oh shoot, that actually happened. You know, it's a really good story. If I was to recommend this anime, I really do recommend it. If you guys like horror or psychological or just unique art style. If the art style is kind of hard to get into, unless some people, you know, like nowadays anime, it's like bright, huge eyes, HD kind of like.
Well, that's what makes the anime Mononoke so unique and different, because it's not like all the others.
Yeah, it's completely different.
It's really pretty though.
So there, his kimono, his obi, right? That's what these are called. His obi. Beautiful colors. The only thing I probably complain about, again, this is not my figure, so Kiana can have a different opinion on this. I don't like this. It has a really noticeable seam line. I don't think
It's so pretty, so it's not a big deal to me, really.
Well, you guys
I
can
do see what you're
that.
saying, though, but I don't know. There's worse seam lines than that.
It's kind of hard to pick up, but you can barely see it. By the tip of my nail tracing that darker line, yeah, that's a seam line, really noticeable. That kind of sucks. I wouldn't like that on mine. Hopefully mine isn't that bad to me. And then his face. Let's see if we can get that. His face, the camera, I need to get a new camera. It's kind of hard to pick up his face. Let's see. There we go, that's a bit better. Right there, he wears makeup straight down his nose. And he has like, it's not eyeshadow, but paint all over his eyes. All around his crease and all that. It's hard to pick up because my camera sucks. But he's a really unique, cool guy. I love him so much. Then his little feet. And then his bandages here along his leg, and then his hand here. Let's see if my camera can pick this up. His pipe. This is what's going to be going in his hand here. And then he also has an extra, I forget what these called. I think they're called Gita. I could be wrong. You know, like a Jirai kind of thing. These kind of shoe style back in the old time. It's so cool. It's really detailed. I don't know if you guys, my camera can't pick it up, but it looks like real like wood. My camera ain't picking it up. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I gotta probably get a new camera. So then it's a little bit easier to control and better focus. But he has beautiful, beautiful coloring. It's like a light blue, then it slowly goes to a green, purple, yellow. This is exactly how the art style and color is in the anime. He really is, it's a really colorful, unique art style. And again, if you're someone who doesn't really care for, you know, like now the anime, it's completely different from what it was back then. You may not like it because of the art style. It's kind of hard to get into. But if you like, again, good story, good voice acting.
The art style is hard to get into.
For some people, it could be hard to get into. For me, I'm open to really any kind of anime.
It's really pretty though.
I know, but you know what I mean? Well, some people will be like, no, that's too flashy, or no, that's too like gradient. It's not. Like, for whatever. If you guys remember an anime called Megalobox, it came out, I think, last year or 2 years ago. And people were complaining. To me, it had a great art style, and the coloring and everything. But people were complaining about it was just too unique, like how Boku no Hero, or like a whole bunch of other anime people know and love. So because of that, I was like, oh, come on, they're missing out on a great anime, because it really is a fantastic anime. But anyway, so this is his backside, and I love the base. It's like he's completely attached. I didn't have to put him on there at all. And a unique design. So this is going to be the backdrop, and that's going to fit there. So we're going to find a way to get this in there without trying to damage anything. And so yeah, that's basically a close-up of him. Oh, I didn't talk about his hair. He has really detailed wavy strands of hair. It's all one sculpt, again, like I love. Kiki doesn't, I mean, it's your figure, Kiki. What do you think about it? Like, do you think there's anything they should have worked on, or?
Well, it's really pretty and I like it a lot.
And what would you rate it? 10 out of 10? Even with this huge seam line on it?
Okay, maybe like a 9.
For real, you get it a 9.
I mean, like,
For the character is a 10 because we know how he is in the anime. He's a cool, attractive dude who can slay demons and no problem. And I love his voice. Animation, art style is another 10, a 10. The story is a 10. But again, that's not the figure. The figure is this. The paint job is, it's pretty good. The only problem, like I say, is the seam line here. The sculpting is amazing. It's unique. I don't really see many figures with this kind of base, especially. This is the only figure I've ever seen like this. And the detail on the clothing is nice. It's good. So, I mean, I would give this, without that seam line, I would give it a 9 out of 10. What would you? You still a 9 and 10 for you?
Yeah, because the seam, I guess.
I think she's just saying that because I'm saying that, guys.
Well, no, because you're right with the seam line.
I'm gonna try to get a good shot so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You can kind of see it when you're sideways, but maybe that's just, I don't know. That kind of sucks. I hate seam lines in my figures, especially when they just can't, I don't know, cover it up a bit better. Sucks. But then yeah, here's his sword. I love this thing. It kind of like every time a demon comes out, it opens up, and the mouth of the monkey or demon, whatever this head is, it opens up, and so the sword comes out, and he kind of transforms into this like cool dark skinned tan guy, and his ears are a lot longer and his hair turns white. I think it's white. I'll post some pictures here if you guys know what I'm talking about, so you're not left out in the dark, so you know exactly what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, he is a beautiful, beautiful piece. The price for him was, I paid for it, like I said earlier, I paid 120. Yeah, Kiki, was it around there?
It was like, you mean with shipping? It was like 135, 134.
135, 134. Close enough. I was talking about without shipping. It didn't take, how long did it take to get? We did airmail.
Actually, it did SAL, and it took only like a week. Normally it would take 2 weeks. It was pretty fast. It seemed like it was airmail, but it wasn't.
Well, that's good. You didn't wait too long then. And for an extra like 10, 12 bucks, I got it came in a week. So I say that's worth it. So I'm gonna put all this stuff together, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back. So it was actually pretty easy putting him together. It wasn't too challenging really at all. Kiana said she was having a hard time, but she always has a hard time putting stuff together sometimes.
I just want to break it.
So you just, this background here, you just have to align it with the pipe because the smoke is supposed to be coming out of this pipe. And that's it really. And the shoe kind of just goes right there. He's pretty simple. Nothing crazy. I want him so bad. I can't wait to get mine. Cannot wait. I have well yeah, because when he re-released,
I can't wait to see you.
yeah, but she's talking about both of them here to see you. I have this figure combined with Banana Fish. If you guys haven't watched Banana Fish, oh my god, you should watch that. It's basically like gang members and like a bond between two different kids from 2 different parts of the world. It's just amazing. Well, he's like what? He's 19? Is he 19? I don't, whatever. We're talking about this figure.
You're the one who brought it up.
But basically, this figure by Kotobukiya, it is a 1/8 scale. It's around 7.8 inches. He is beautiful, outstanding, really worth the price. I am happy. Well, it's not mine.
I'm happy.
She's happy, and that's all that matters, I guess. Until I get mine, I'll wait, and now then I'll be happy all over again, unboxing him and putting him together. And yeah, when I get mine, I'm not gonna do an unboxing of mine clearly because I'm doing one of hers, but the figures that come with that order is gonna be Ash and Eiji from Banana Fish, and the other one is going to be another Kotobukiya horror shoujo, Bishoujo. So that's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be Jason. What? Michael Myers. Wait, no. What am I saying? Jason Michael Myers. What the hell?
Oh my god.
No, I'm sorry. Cut that out. I didn't mean.
You better cut this out.
I meant Mike Myers. There's already a Jason figure. But this is Mike Myers from Halloween is what I'm saying. I'm so sorry.
What you mean?
This is what I meant to say. Oh my god. Don't kill me in the comments, please. I'm so sorry.
Cut this out.
But anyway, this figure, I would say a 9 out of 10. Kiana gave it a 9 out of 10. As long as she's happy with it, I'm happy with it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for stopping by for another episode of Figure Review. And I'll see you next time. Bye!